no longer perceiving the world and reality from a knowledge of self, but from a perception or knowledge given to him by the vampire.
Now, in the movie Interview with a Vampire, they said that the best blood is that of a Creole woman. They said, oh, but the best blood is that of a Creole.
These werewolves and vampires. Vampires and motherfucking werewolves. That's what they were. Well, the white boy, they were actually drinking blood and they eat body parts. They eat the melanin. When you die, you have depending on the way you leave the physical realm, you release a mist called Adrenochrome. And that's because of the adrenaline that's flowing, based on the fear or whatever it is you're doing at the point of death. And it releases from your body like a mist. And today, like they do distilled water, they capture the mist and liquefy it and put it in vats with body parts and ingest it. These werewolves and vampires. A werewolf was a person who fucking wore the wolf. It wasn't somebody who fucking shapeshifted into a wolf. It was a person who wore the wolf. That was a werewolf. And they got that from the indigenous Indians that lived there, the Tunica tribe, because the Tunica tribe knew how to tap into wolf frequency. If they wanted to get some kind of animal, capture it, or catch a deer, or whatever they wanted to do, they put on the skin of the animal to tap into the frequency of the animal. Now, wolf frequency deals with, if you study a wolf, they're very loving in a pack. And that's what's needed in their rituals too, the pack mentality. So they have to use an archetype or frequency to tap into connectedness, wolf frequency.
We have to understand the nature of a vampire. 1, it is a parasite by nature. 2, it feeds on the healthy, the innocent, and the unsuspecting. 3, it appears beautiful, mysterious, alluring, and powerful. 4, it sucks on the life stream of the host, depleting the life and light force until the host no longer knows who he or she is. 5, it affects and infects the host with a virus, quote unquote, until the host becomes one with the body of his redeemer, one with the consciousness of the vampire. 6, the host loses his sense of self, no longer perceiving the world and reality from a knowledge of self, but from a perception or knowledge given to him by the vampire.
Always been eating us for years. It's because they are the vampires. Vampire does what? Tries to suck your blood. What is blood? Blood, the liquid blood is only a fraction of what's in you as the melanin is throughout your whole blood system. You see what I'm saying? So this is what vampires really is. The metaphysical books stores started getting in at least 10 or 20 books that's been released within the last 3 years on vampires. They got all kinds of books on vampirism. Vampire this, vampire that. And these are not like storybooks and stuff like that. These are metaphysical books talking about vampires. The fall of '94, the movie Interview with a Vampire comes out. This year you had the movie From Dusk to Dawn came out. They are the vampires and they're trying to suck the blood of us. And remember now in the movie Interview with a Vampire, they said that the best blood is that of a Creole woman. They said, oh, but the best blood is that of a Creole, which basically they couldn't say black, so they said Creole, which is still a black person. To show you the best, they talk about melanin, and they are the damn vampires. And that's the key. What the whole thing now is basically vampires against real people.
So Nat Turner understood that these motherfuckers that they've been teaching are now on some satanic, what we call satanic level, dealing with the full moon, dealing with the blood, dealing with all this kind of crazy shit. And that's what's happening with Illuminati families when you see shit go on. It's really a war. They're on a chessboard and they're having fun. Let's move this nigga over here. Let's that cracker up there. Let's blow up the Jews right here. I'll bet you I win. I'll bet you I win. You know, they have conversations like that. Werewolves and fucking vampires. The Windsors are the vampires. That's what the Windsors are. Which the Windsors' original name was Saxe Covert Gotha, which is a German family.